So aside from how we feel about J.K. Rowling, the person, right now,
Right.
I think most people on the planet really liked Harry Potter.
Right.
Harry Potter novels, right?
Yeah.
It was rejected from 7 publishers.
Right.
Does it being accepted by Scholastic make it any better than so this comes back to, and this I learned from Seth Godin, again, reading this book, and I didn't know that she'd have that failure or that rejection before. And it's not just her. Does it make it any less good if somebody doesn't like it? So I think that this goes back to how much do you want it to live? And if you do, how else can you bring it to life? Because there's always going to be rejection, always. And I think that we should expect to be rejected. I do, all the time.
Yep.
I write to people and I get one of 2 responses generally when I write to people about being on the podcast. I get yeses or nothing.
Right.
Crickets. And people don't generally want to say no. The only person in recent history that's actually said no was Cindy Sherman. And I really respect that. And she was like, no, I'm just tired of hearing myself talk. So that was, but it's never, people just, they ignore you. They don't call you back. They don't return your emails. That's the way it is. That is just the way it is for everyone.
Yep.
And people have asked me numerous times, so much so that I really had to find an answer, because for a long time I was like, I don't know, how did I persevere in the face of so much rejection?
Right.
Talking about decades. And ultimately what I've decided, and what I really truly believe, is that my hope for something more was one notch bigger than my shame at all the failure.
Interesting. Yeah.
Like, there was so much shame, so much rejection, embarrassment, humiliation.
One notch.
But it was one notch of hope more that made me feel like I'm just going to keep trying. Now, it's not always healthy in certain things, like relationships. I'm very rarely ever the one to leave. Now I'm married, so hopefully we're good in this realm. I have been very determined, and that determination, I think, is bigger than my sense of shame and humiliation.